Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Super Bowl dreams are on the line today in the conference championship, where only one team can move on. Now we'll go down to MetLife Stadium for this matchup.
One team will make one more step towards immortality as we welcome you to the NFC Championship game here on EA Sports.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms, and welcome to the NFC Championship game. A whole lot at stake here. The winner moves on to the Super Bowl. And, Phil, your thoughts before kickoff?
Well, we know it's a big game, don't we? I mean, listen, up here in the booth, you and I, we're both a little nervous, and we're not even playing it. That's how big it is to think that you're one step away from the Super Bowl. But just do your job. Think about what you have to do each play. If you do that, that'll take away the nerves and also keep you from making that big mistake.
Steven Hauschka ready to kick it away to start today's game. To the field, quarterback Ryan Nassib. First down here. Here's the handoff. He's got a little bit of daylight here. The Giants now move the chains. That's a nice, powerful statement as they establish the run at the beginning of this game.
Well, Jim, you're right. I'm going to give the offense a little credit here, but, you know, somewhere, I don't know, maybe the defense is going to have to put some weights in their pockets. You got to hang in there and make the tackle.
Get ready.
They bring in the extra tight end.
Get ready.
First and 10. It's right in on the stop.
Well, when you play this type of defense where you play cover three, in other words, you have three defenders playing one in the middle, one right, and one left, well, the weakness of that defense is going to be underneath. So slant patterns, they're pretty easy against this cover three.
Ryan Nassib will take it right from the center. And that pass is going out of bounds, incomplete. And the offense here in this one will be looking to put points on the board in bunches. Offense lines up here. Third and 4. They'll go ground. And he's tackled down after picking up the first. Imposing their will early on the defense with a solid effort on the ground.
Yeah, we talk so much, don't we, about the passing game in the NFL, but it's still about who can out-hit the other one, and right now the offense, they are winning that battle. Nice run.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. The Vikings lined up in the nickel. They hand it off to him again. Gets about 4 yards that time. This linebacking core is the heart and soul of this defensive unit. And here we have second down. He's going to get another carry. Quinn's able to read that play and make the hit.
How about the defensive line? Getting that penetration, getting off the football at the snap, and getting it done, getting in the backfield and making that tackle.
Ryan Nassib will take it right from the center. Third down and 6. Looking across the middle, brings it in, and he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
Let's go.
He takes it on the counter, and that picks up 3.
The Vikings defense, they got backed up in their own red zone, but you know what? They came through that time. There's a run play. They were waiting for it, and they stopped the offense for a very short gain.
Defense with plenty of bodies in the box here on this play.
They feed it to him one more time. The Giants get a first down.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
First down here after the run. Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one.
The Giants stay on the ground. Runs it across. Touchdown.
There is nothing like getting off to a good start in the conference championship game. The score first gives you confidence, gives your defense confidence. Now they know what they can go out there, be aggressive, maybe take a chance, and add to that lead.
They're in punting formation.
He's got a chance for a return. Brought down after a gain of 6.
First down coming up.
Ryan Nassib will take it right from the center. Play action fake. Looking to throw.
And he's tackled down at the 36-yard line.
That time it was an easy completion for the quarterback on the play action pass, and it fools the defense because look how aggressive the offensive line is. They sold the play to the defense, and the quarterback took advantage.
The Giants snap it at the 36. He's brought down.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9. Full house formation.
The give. It's a first down. And we knew, talking with both teams, how much the running game would be a focus today, and for good reason. Here's a running back doing tremendous things out there, as he has all year long.
I think that's what's really incredible. And if both teams do exactly what they wanted to do, the offense says we want to run it, the defense says we got to stop it. And how about it? The offense, once again, overpowering the defense.
The Giants have it at the 24. Launches it down the field. This will be ruled incomplete. Didn't get the feet down.
Just not a good decision by the quarterback. I mean, maybe on the sidelines they keep calling the wrong plays, but he's attacking the strength of this cover 2 defense. Don't do that. Throw where they're not. That's deep down the middle.
Ryan Nassib will take it right from the center. To the ground. They go to the right side.
That'll stop the play right there.
That'll bring us to the end of the first quarter here in East Rutherford. We'll return in a moment for the start of the second quarter.
3rd down following the run.
The Giants in the pistol formation.
Get ready.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
The Giants offensive line, they had a mental mistake here. Why? Because they let somebody go unblocked. It leads to a tackle for a loss of yards on the carry.
The kick is good.
That was a good hold, good kick.
And so now they'll bring out Powell to punt.
He's going to try and return this one. And he's brought to the ground. They come to the line, and it's first down. The Giants come out in the pistol.
Get ready.
It's the old counter play. It's wide open. Gains 18.
Giants offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground.
Get ready.
Just a quick drop back. Over to Cameron. That's a gain of 6.
Jim, when you see these out routes thrown and caught, it's all about timing and rhythm. The quarterback, he has both. That throw is right on target. Nice throw and catch.
Get ready.
Ryan Nassib will take it right from the center. Second down and 4. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Has the first down. Now looking for more. Good piece of tackling.
He just shows no signs of slowing down, does he, Jim? He's a top rusher in the NFL so far this year. And once again today, he is making it happen. Beautiful run for big yards.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. They're going to stay on the ground for a gain of about 5. As we've seen today, this is a team that's dedicated to the run, and it's paid off with some very good stats on the ground.
Well, it shows you what the coach thinks. He believes in running the football, and when you believe in it, what happens to your football team? They become tough, and they have shown that toughness here today. That's why they have such a good ground game going.
This is third down. Ready to make the stop on the goal line. Loading up that defensive front. And that gains 1.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
That defensive front looks impenetrable here on the goal line. That's a gain of only a yard.
Hard to score a touchdown sometimes when you get in the red zone in the NFL. Why? Because the defense doesn't have to worry about passes down the field. The offense runs it. They are ready to get it done, and they do, and stop the offense for a short gain.
Second and goal at the 1. Rock for a loss on that play.
When you get third and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. This will probably be the last play before forcing it across for the touchdown.
Well, he's one of the best in the NFL when it comes to finding his way into the end zone. That time he finds a way to get in there and get the touchdown.
And so now they'll bring out Powell to punt. Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. They face first down. The Giants lined up in the pistol. Handoff. They have this one covered up, and it's going to set them back for a loss.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense. and now they have a good situation.
The Giants come out in the 11. Keeps it on the play fake. Makes the catch in open space. They'll mark him at the 46.
That long gain sets them up here on this play.
Let's go.
They're going to get him here for a sack.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
The Giants will take the snap from the 40. Still got it after the play action.
Down the field.
Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
That does it.
And so now they'll bring out Powell to punt. This will bounce into the end zone for a touchback, and the ball will come out to the 20. Ryan Nassib heads back onto the field for his next possession.
Running formation here. Offense in the full house set.
They'll go ground. They bring him down at the 29-yard line. And here's a stat line that comes as a surprise to no one, Phil. This running back getting it done once again on the ground.
No surprise, that is right. Listen, this team practices the running game. They are tough. That's why they get it done week in and week out.
Ryan Nassib will take it right from the center.
Offense lines up here.
The Giants have it at the 29. Keeps it here. And nothing there as that was double covered.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
They'll run it here. Another third down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch.
You just can't hide his talent. There's a reason why he's a top rusher in the NFL every single week. And even today, another good run, good vision, and also a lot of talent to pick up those big yards.
The defense comes out in the nickel.
First down at the 45.
He's looking to the right here on this throw.
And he's able to get out to the 34-yard line.
That's an awesome job by the offense picking up this first down here in the second half. They've got a big lead. It's not about scoring anymore. It's just about milking that clock. And that is an art, and this team is good at it.
First down following the long play.
They'll run it. Here's the handoff. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line.
If you're going to be in the top 10 in rushing yards to the season, you've got to get big gains. And once again, we see a big gain by this running back who has it all.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Second and 9.
Takes another handoff. Breaks free. Has some space to work with. That's a pickup of 14. The running game has been going in opposite directions for these teams today, Phil, but it's still a tight game.
Yeah, Jim, simple on the offensive side. Do whatever you have to do to make it work. If you're running it well, stay with it. On the other side, you got to find ways to deceive the defense. Change up. If you do that, your chances of success, they go way up.
Let's go.
First down at the 18. Makes the reception. Wins in on the tackle.
The Giants had a nice play design that time and pulled the defense, and they get the pass completion for a nice pickup.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Goal line defense on the field. Gets the, and he's in for the touchdown.
I would bet first and goal that the offense about 90% of the time is going to run the football. And what do here? They run it, and they...
All set to punt here. He wants to return this one. Gains maybe 5. First down, offense readying for the snap.
Let's go.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends.
Let's go.
First down at the 40. Play fake. And now he'll slide. That leads us to second down. It's a 2 tight end formation.
Let's go.
Takes it out of the eye. Slashes to the left side. Tackle down at the 42-yard line.
This offense counts on this running back every single week, and he delivers. The top rusher in the NFL once again breaks tackles, makes a beautiful run, and picks up big yards.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter. He'll keep it on the play fake, and he's taken down. The third quarter comes to a close, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And now they'll try over again on second down. The Giants in the pistol.
Get ready. 30 yards.
The final quarter begins with this snap. Catch made. Right, marked down at the 34. The Vikings, one of the best in the league at getting after the quarterback, but today no pressure, and they're paying the price, Phil.
They are paying the price, Jim. You know, you look at this, you can't always expect your defensive line or your defense to get pressure on the quarterback. When you don't, the defensive backs must come through with good pass coverage. They have not done that here.
They give it to him on the counter. Touchdown.
He's one of the best running backs in the NFL. There's no doubt about it, and he proves it every single week. How about that run? Makes a good read, and then gets it in the end zone.
And so now they'll bring out Powell to punt. He'll have a chance for a return.
Good yardage picked up on that ball. The Giants are ready to take heads onto the field. Trying to trick them here with the Wildcat formation. First down at the 36. Swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Second and 15 following the first down sack. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. They tackle him for a loss.
Look up at that scoreboard. You're leading the football game, so we have a 3rd and long situation. So you've got to know that. Manage the game. Don't take a chance.
The Giants will come out in the pistol.
Let's go. Right 38.
The Giants take it from the 28. Right back to him. To the right side. That's a good tackle, and that's a quick 3 and out. The Vikings are behind right now, and you see the numbers are giving up a lot of yardage on the ground, and it stands out because it's so out of character for this unit.
The tempo of this game is being set by the offensive side. The way they are running, they got all the situations in their favor, and the defense can't get them in those obvious passing situations.
Offense lines up here.
The Giants snap it at the 36. Keeps it here. Caught for the first down.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Got to have a lot of courage to call these type of plays, don't you, Jim? And at that time, even though this team is winning, the coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Good play call, and they make it work.
The give out of the eye. And they bring it down at the 36-yard line.
This will be 2nd down. An extra tight end on the field for this one.
Makes the reception.
That's a gain of 7.
This is an awesome job by the head coach, the offensive coordinator, and the offense. Just keep picking up those first downs. You got a big lead here in the second half. Keep that clock running.
Get ready.
Now 1st and 10. Takes it from the eye. And that gains a few.
There's nothing like big running plays for an offense. It just makes the offensive lineman feel powerful, gives great confidence to the play caller. There's a reason why this guy's in the top 10 rushing yards so far this season.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the game.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time.
Picks up the first down.
Well, once again, the offense is in the red zone. They've got a big lead. I think it's up to this defense finally show a little toughness and try to stop them for once.
1st down here after the completion.
Handoff out of the eye. Left side. Taken down just 2 yards short of the first.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
The Vikings defense brings in an extra member of the second.
Touchdown. They're just running it up.
Right.
And so now they'll bring out Powell to punt. And no return as this goes for a touchback. Ryan Nassib heads back onto the field for his next possession.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. First and 10. Heaving it down the field. And Quinn with a near takeaway on that pass.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
Only 30 seconds remaining, and 2nd down is coming up. The Giants line up in the pistol. The Giants will approach this play from out of the pistol.
2nd down and 10. Play action. Out to the left.
Off the mark here as this throw heads out of bounds.
Number 9 goes incomplete.
Third down on the way. The Giants pistol set here. The Giants will go with the pistol on this play. Handoff made. Nice tackle. The Giants signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. They're able to move the chains after that last run. The Giants line up in the pistol offense. Here's the handoff. Outside to the left. Picks up 8 here. The Giants elect to take a timeout here before the second down snap. Second down and 2 to go after the running play. Defense filling up the box here with a 4-6 formation. Second down, 2 to go. Play fake. Makes the catch in the open field.
Well, he had all day long to throw the football that time. That's why he had success throwing the football down the field. I'll tell you what, this defense, they need to start blitzing this quarterback.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. One more snap and we can call it a day. They run the counter play. He's brought to a halt. We've got an NFC champion heading to the Super Bowl with high spirits, while the other team must accept they just couldn't get the job done. 1 win short of going to the promised land and the Super Bowl. So we have a conference champion, and the Super Bowl matchup is now all set. For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying we'll see you next at the Super Bowl.